Welcome back to 18 News Time once again for our weekly visit to the Dubois County Humane Society. Donna's with us again once again this week, along with Lenny. And Lenny is a mixed breed beagle pup, about 4 months old, Donna. And I tell you what, he's calm now, but he's starting to fire up a little more then. But we had some really interesting moments with Lenny before we started taping here. But and actually, I know Zach got some good shots of him too. But let's talk about Lenny, and we got a very important subject to talk about this week in regards to Hurricane Florence.
You betcha. This is sweet little Lenny, and he is a beagle mix, like you said. He's a little over 4 months old. He has a skin disorder that, with proper baths and nutrition, we're going to get him all straightened out, and he's going to have a beautiful, healthy coat. He will have a beagle coat, we're guessing. He has a little bit of brindle in him as well. Like I said, I think he's a Heinz 57 kind of a dog. He has lots of energy, being a 4.5-month-old pup. He was back there playing with his other beagle buddies and having a great time. He has been neutered. He is up to date on his shots. Like I said, he's getting his bath, and he likes to get tangled, as we see here.
As we see here, he's getting tangled on my bike cord. That's all right. That's
just like a puppy. And he's microchipped, and that's one of the things, Carey, that I wanted to talk about today, especially with the Hurricane Florence. And you see a lot of the people who are being displaced from their homes, well, so are their animals. And what's happening, and this happens with every disaster, but particularly hurricanes you hear about because it's such a mass evacuation. Animals get displaced, they get left behind, or they get separated from their owners, and then they get put into shelters that can watch them. Well, the humans are not at home. They're displaced as well, and they're in at Uncle Gary's, or they're over in the cousins over in Kentucky or whatever. So trying to get them matched up again is imperative, and the way you do that is to get them microchipped. And microchipped, we've talked about multiple times, it's just a very small little thing we put between their shoulder blades, a little metallic grain of rice size, basically. Come here, baby. And then what we do is, I'm showing you, this is the wand that every sheriff's department, Humane Society, veterinarians, all these guys, they have a wand very similar to this, and we scan it between their back, and I'm going to do it right now, and you'll hear a beep. Let me see. Well, you're not either. If he'll let me get it. Anyway, it'll beep, and then it shows this multi-number, alphanumeric number. They match it up with the national database, and they say, oh, well, this dog belongs to Carey Schneider, and he is at Jasper, Indiana, and we have a phone number, and we associate that. Boom, they connect you with your animal. You keep thinking, well, what's that got to do with, there, went off now. What's that got to do with Jasper, Indiana, or Dubois County, Indiana? What that has to do is when your dog gets away from you, that's one thing I was saying earlier with Lenny, his collar, we have to keep it loose because he has a skin disorder. Well, with a loose collar, he can back up and back out of it. Going forward, he's not going to get away. It's when he backs up is when we get nervous. If for some reason sweet Lenny would get away from us and somebody found him, the sheriff or the city police or whomever would run this, say, oh, that belongs to the Dubois County Humane Society. Call us and we'd go get our sweet dog. If it was your dog, you would do the same thing. We cannot strongly urge spay and neuter and microchip. That's our song of the year, the decade, of the millennium. Please get your dog spayed, neutered, and microchipped. We have a microchip clinic here every Thursday from 3 to 6 p.m. And all you do, it costs $10. You fill out a couple of pieces of paper. We enter it for you. It's free of charge from thereafter. And you, too, will get your animal, your cat or your dog, reunited with you if for some reason you never get separated.
Okay. Let's go over a few subjects this week.
Our calendar has opened up. So if you go to DuboisCountyHumane.org or you go to our Facebook page, we will connect you with a link. And we got some very special darling faces, cats and dogs. We have individuals, we have groups. What you do is you go in and you bid, and I bid this morning and it was $5 per bid, and they paid. You can do it by PayPal or you can have different ways of paying it. I did it on my PayPal account, and each vote goes for $5, and then that's how we raise money for our veterinarian costs to help pay for the shampoos and the care for little sweet animals like Lenny, to help them go. We have all kinds of costs. It can be anywhere from worms arms to ears to skin diseases, anything like that. So please, I urge you, if nothing else, to get a wonderful smile on your face to see some of these sweet, sweet pictures of these animals who are on our contest.
Okay, do we have any transfers or anything like that coming up?
We had a successful one this morning. They got them loaded up and out, and the animals were all very cooperative. That's what the word on the street was here. They were all very cooperative, and we like cooperative animals. Our next one the next one available is on, I believe it's October 16th. It's the third Monday of the month, and then November's wide open, December's wide open. So if you still need cats, dogs, spayed or neutered, it's $45 for cats. And that does include the rabies. It's $75 for dogs. That includes the rabies shot. And if you already have had them with their vaccination, bring it in, and we take $15 off.
Very good. All right, so information on Lenny and all the other animals available for adoption here at the Dubois County Humane Society is available on their website at duboiscountyhumane.org and petfinder.com. Of course, you can check out their Facebook page and all kinds of venues on the World Wide Web to find out what's happening here on Wernsing Road in Jasper. Thanks a lot for watching. Stay tuned. Weather's next.